Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome to another ASG Golf tournament match. We're doing the 82,000 tour. We're on the second round of the April 2025 tournament, which is match play. Of course, April's match play. We're doing April match plays at the par 3 challenge. In January, it's like 4 different courses for 4 different tours. In April, the second match play is at the par 3 challenge. In August, the third match play is the third match play is in August for all 4 tours. This year will be a very pleasant surprise and all that. And in December, every tour will match play at the par 3. No, sorry, at the Great Holes thingy. Nevertheless, we are going to be doing match play. We're down to 64 out of 128 men, so we're at 64. Let's tee off some matchups. We have our fourth matchup, Gil Morgan, and from the Al Red Sox fandom, Uncle Dave Little, as they call him, the guy who beat me by a stroke in January to get into the 82,000s tour and all that. Oh my gosh, he almost pulled it through. He needs his putt. Morgan won't. So Little should be able to win the hole. Got it, Shaw. Kind of am hoping for Dave Little, or at least somebody from the Al Red Sox fan thing, to automatically qualify for Augusta. And of course, if you go to Augusta, you can automatically qualify by winning one of the 12 monthly tournaments of the 4 tours. So that's 48 spots. If you take second place, you have a chance to make it to sit through the 6 backdoor spots, quote unquote. Gil Morgan up, and he will be a little bit off. Little at least has an angle. All right, for par. He misses. Little, a chance to go 2 up. Aye. There's 32 matchups if you must know. 1 to 3. Roll Troon. Oh. He's got a bunker in the way, which Morgan bumps into. Edge over the bunker. Yeah, that's low. Okay, for par. Off by 2 feet. Morgan to tie the. He missed. On to North Berwick. Little will be good. As you give us notice when the last hole will start. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. Personally, I like to start second because I get to know what your opponent is like for birdie. That's it. 2 feet off. Morgan for the hole. He's off by a foot. And we are the one number he didn't need. Is that a TSN turning point? Morgan at Aldo Lobo. Little. Nice cut. Just because it's in the fairway doesn't mean nice cut. Why not? 22 feet. You might as well. He's off by 5. He's got to make it. And he losses it. And Morgan's now up by 1. Gil Morgan is up by 1. Gil Morgan, to me, will always be one of the best senior guys. Oh, look at that tail back. Look at that. About 12 feet. Little. Bump into the bunker. Little by little. Time intended for the hole. Nope. He misses. Little. He misses his shot. Joe Morgan from the field. 6. Under 7. Nakona wins hole. Is that? Oh, well, that's. Holy shit! How did they do that? Nakona wins, didn't fuck him over this time. Whoa! Holy shit! I didn't expect that to happen, especially on that hole. Nice shot by Dave. I feel so bad, Dave, but I can't. I'm going to end your pain right here, right now, and just stop. I mean, how are you going to win after Gil Morgan throws an ace? A freaking ace. on that hole, no less. On solid grass, yes, I've seen it with Bobby Jones. A few other holes, I've seen aces. But on the Kona hole, I just can't. I just can't. All right. Mike Reed, the 12th of 32 match. Mike Reed up at Calamity with Tiger Uppercut. Decided to have him as my second guy, but the wins are not helping him. These guys will have to deal with Port Rush because in real life in July it's British Open, so all the tours they're British Open stuff in July. Their July tournaments are at Port Rush. For Part, yes. Reed, yes. We haven't had any results yet. Up and over at Royal St. Anne's, and that's big. I'll talk about results later. Over in the fescue, and Tiger does that to set up a par putt of 10 feet. Of course, I'm Canadian. It's not just 1 foot, 3 feet. A yard is 3 feet. Jeff, what am I thinking? Par. Tiger. All right, so major result is that this is the day after the Canadian federal election in which the Liberals are back in power. Not a majority; they missed by about 5 seats, but it is a minority government. It was basically red or blue because the Bloc Québécois faltered, the NDP faltered badly, and the Green Party now only has 1 seat. Everyone else had no seats, but regardless of that, the NDP are really low on the list. Not making me happy. Mike Reed, whoa. Those ones are going to the right. Tiger. Oh, but I have to go over the bunker. Reed's got to make sure that he reaches the fairway and he does. Tiger. He does that. For par. 1 to 4. Reed looking to the right hand side. He'll have a putt of maybe 40 plus, about 40 plus. About 38. Reed will probably lag. Smart move. You're allowed to lag if it's more than 40 feet. If it's less than 40 feet, you must putt. Even if it's like 35 feet, you must putt. Tiger for the hole. You will show why he was here. Half a dip in the 4th straight hole. On to 5. Up and over. In the bunker. Tiger. Now, closer. Reed for the bunker. Not bad. I'll take that. That's a good par putt. Tiger. He gets up. Oh, he botches it. Reed should be able to get the one, and he's got the hand. First blind to Mike Reed. Up and over on 6. I don't think that was worse. The draw was worse. He was within maybe 3 yards. Now he's dropping back. Yeah, I think Reed wanted a drawback. Didn't think he was going to get so close to the hole after that shot. I'm so careful. Tiger needs this one. Oh man, what a mess. Mike Reed's up by 2. Our first major result. Ernie Els versus Jim Furyk by 1. Jack Renner beats Jim Thorpe by 3. And Dave Little gets his butt handed to him by Gil Morgan by 5 holes. Well, you knew Dave Little was going to lose after Gil threw that ace on 7. Yeah, Gil Morgan did what Tiger was saying. Ace to 7. Ace this hole. Yeah, Els beat Furyk. In the second round. Wish it was like a quarterfinal. Reed flubs it and the lead's cut in half. Bill Rogers beats Rex Caldwell. Well, that cigarette didn't help you out, Ben. On 8. No. They'll see this hole next month. Because Pebble Beach hosts the PGA Tour. For some strange reason, Quail Hollow does not agree with me. With my laptop, so I have to change my tone for the hole. Oh, wow. Brutal. Ogilvy beats McCarran by 1. Over the ocean. I think the wind's to the left. It was to the right. Had to be in the ocean. Yeah, this is right by the Pacific Ocean. Reed does that. Tiger does. I thought you got it in. So, line score: Reed on 5 and 6, Tiger on 7 and 8. Everything else was a tie. So Reed. But remember, that's only 9 holes. 18-hole matches. For birdie, Woods will lag. As I said, if it's more than 40 feet, because it's 37 feet, Reed has to putt. He just shocked me. Jaw unhinged. Oh, this is our 3rd TV match. Hal Sutton, great player. But this is why. Stephen Ames, the only Canadian to win. Well, one of 2 Canadians. Mike Weir, the other Canadian. Oh boy, he got calamity all right. So because Ames won his matchup, he got himself onto my TV screen. We'll have 2 matches out of 16. Yeah, it's down to 32 tomorrow. Ames for par, got her. Sutton for the half, no sir. Oh Canada, we got a hole from you. Joyce Sindelar beats Ian Poulter by 2, big upset there. Justin Rose beats Graham McDowell by 3. Rose, the only one of the 3 runners up to win on day 1. He wins on day 2. You'll be thinking, why bother talking about the runners up? They got the trip to the backdoor stuff. They could backdoor them to Augusta, which starts on New Year's Day 2026 this year. Well, simple reason is because if you do take second in a tournament, and it's been done the past 3 years from tours, you still have a chance. Like Justin Rose may have taken second in January, but he still has 11 months, well, at that time, 11 tournaments to turn his second into first, which is good because that actually not only voids the second place guy with his second place finish, which first is better than second, so he doesn't have to go through the backwoods. It actually works out that if you're in the back door thing, you have a 6 out of 12 chance. It'll turn into 6 out of 11, so your chances to qualify actually go up in number. Now, so Tiger's just in time to his second place. I think it was January, right? Reed for birdie. That's like 2. Tiger 27 for the hole. And on to Royal Finance. Ames up there. Sutton a little to the right. Flip it over. Nice. Ames. Not really the best shot. Par? No. To tie. No, he missed. Sutton has a chance to tie the match. Oberholzer. Jeffrey. It's Lenny Watkins by 4. Sorry, I'm having Aaron flashbacks. No, Justin Rose lost in February. My fault. So yeah, Rose has 10 chances to get 10 chances. I think that's a. Is that a party game? Look at that! Great job by Reed. Nice job by Reed. He knew where to set the ball down and play them straight. Tiger did not, so now he's got to slip and straight. And remember, the hole locations are random. I don't touch them for the hole. Oh, ouch. Tiger? We would have been up by 2. On to 3. That's a postage stamp. And not a bad angle. About 15 feet. Sutton. Look out. He's going to have to really land on the green for the hole. Oh, ouch, by 5 feet. Sudden. Green botched. Ames has a chance. Another hole. Reed over the water. Tiger. Oh, I thought he missed. I thought he at least missed, well, hit the water. Would have went over the water, but not a good angle. For bird. Too much. Tiger? Well, that's everything. Oh, and Reed misses. So let's tie her up. On to 4. Ames up and sudden. That is up. 42 feet. So he'll probably lag. Oh my God. Nuts. I thought that he would put 41 feet. He's gonna have to lag. Smart move because, Ames is close. Well, badly. Pole and Imada are going to extra holes. Gary Cook beats Fuzzy Seller by 4. Well, Fuzzy, you won't be getting those you-know-whats, like you said in 1998. Because Fuzzy made that comment about Tiger Woods when Tiger won the 97 Masters and then, the Masters winner. And then he made the comment about Tiger. Obviously, I'm not going to repeat it because it is a racist cracker line by Seller. Oh, taking Tiger out. Now you'd be thinking, well, Tiger's screwed, right? Not really. You can still win any of the next 8 months. Or take second. We've had people go through the back door like Anthony Kim and I think Anthony Kim and what's his face and Jason Day both backdoored their way for par. I don't know Anthony Kim winning a tournament last year. For the hole? Oh crap! Yeah, Korea shot. Sorry for my Japanese yelling. Mike Reed over everything. Tiger Woods. Nice goal. Reed really needs this one. And this not 40 feet. He must putt. Tiger for the hole. How do you miss that? A chance to tie the match. You're down by 1 to 3 You gotta do something, Tiger. You gotta do something. Ames on 6. Up and going back. And done. Yeah, could have been better, but hey, what can we do? 7. Oh, that's a good move. 10 feet. He's okay. For the bird. Oh, crap. 7. Imada's son beats Paul's son by 1. Ken Green beats David Toms by 1. And we are the 16th Reed. Up and over. He's on the green. Off the green. Tiger. Nice approach. Too bad they don't have the replay button here. Anyway, Reed for birdie, 30 feet. He has to putt. Off by 10. Tiger for the hole. No. Reed, can he get his putt? Oh, he missed. Tiger has a chance to tie match. All right, on to 7. Sudden. Lacuna wins. Well, it helped Gil Morgan get an ace against Dave Little. Or not today. Where the hell was that? Lie error. Ames, what the frig? What the hell was that shot? Oh, man. Get it clean. This is out of the water. Reed? Yeah. That may not be a good shot. It may not be on the green, but at least he didn't hit the water. So Tiger can technically do Oh, he didn't have to do that. So then 3 yards, about 10 feet. Boom. He's falling apart. He's falling apart. He's falling apart, Cutter. Don't tell me that. For the hole. Well, Tiger, all he's got to do, he doesn't have to win the 18th. He can't lose it. Over the water? Yep. Reed. Let's switch the pin. And down the slope. Reed. Anthony Kim beats Jay Haas by 4. Now, Kim does have a bit of an advantage. As a former champion of the ASG tournament alongside Gessie and Day, if he wins the tournament, well, yeah, he's obviously in. But if he does take second place, he does steal one of the wildcard spots. Although he can still win a tournament at the end of the way. Vic Gessie has a second place in January? No, in January. No, Gessie won took second place in January, the match play, losing to Clayton Hickman. Now, Gessie can still win a tournament, but even if he doesn't win a tournament, he steals one of the wild card spots because his second place, and he's a former champion, so he technically gets a bit of an advantage to try to get it to Augusta. Over the water. Well, that's what you do. It's actually good that the winds are going westward. What did I say? Westwood? Yeah. Aims for par. Off by a few. For the hole. Ooh. What a mistake. Ames has a chance to tie the match. He does. He retires from the man. George Burns. Oh, the sun is on my own Kentucky home. Blah, blah, blah. Bobby Clampett. David Graham beats Dennis Watson. And also Australia beats Zimbabwe. Ames. Let's look at it. So Sutton won on 6, 7, 8. Ames 1, 3, 9. So it's a 3, 3, 3. One golfer won 3 holes. One golfer won another 3 holes. And the other 3 holes were ties. That's all right. Ames 39 feet on the cusp of it, but he has to play. He's probably pissed off. I would be too. No big deal. So Reed and Woods go to the playoff because of the fact that, they tied. So Woods only had one lead. That was through the 17th hole, but he botched it. It wasn't his fault. Reed did have a great shot off the green. Up and over. Get close to the pin. All right, that looks good. Reed needs his 33-footer. He has a 1 in 12 chance. Off by a foot. Okay. Tiger makes his putt. We go to extras. All right, Ames on 11 at Kemper. Up and over. Oh, well, at least it's clean. 7. Right at it. Oh, the green is not happening. He's going to get a 30-foot putt. Look at that. 30-foot putt for the hole. Off by 5. And a putt. Oh, man. How do you miss that one? Ames, how do you miss that one? Gosh. What's that? All right, Reed and Woods. Second hole of the playoff. Up and okay. Tiger. Up and over. Oh, that might be the. Oh yeah, Tiger has to push it because Reed's right there. Oh no. Well, and Mike Reed's and Tiger packing. Mike Reed's going to move on. He probably wants that trip to Augusta. One match left. Hunter Mahan beats Bobby Watkins, so 1 TV match left. And that's the match between Ames and Sutton on 12. Up and over. And yes, I do have time. Because of how fast my laptop is, it takes about 5 minutes to edit. Uploading it, it's going to be a different story. Because in reality, I'm headed to a friend's place to watch the Leafs game. against the Senators. For the hole. Ames for par. The Leafs beat the Senators. They're going to the second round. Phil Mickelson beats Tom Watson. That's a dream match, but it's a second round match. BJ beats Todd Hamilton. So, yeah, can you believe it? You have a dream match like Mickelson versus Watson in the second round. You dream it in the final. I mean, the Phil Mickelson Tom Watson matchup, match play thing. And we'll draw back, but at least they're. Well, Ames, 40 feet, he's allowed to lay. Sudden for the hole. It's over. And the tie again. Now, Leafs will make the second round for only the second time in 21 years. Phil Shagas beats Hallberg. Yeah. That's it. Oh, my hockey team's cursed and all that. Okay. Excited? Might as well putt. Overshoots it by a few feet. And he missed the shot back. Wow. Hey, yeah, like I'm saying, my point about the teams is like, oh, their team's jinxed. Like the New York Ranger fans. And I know my New York Ranger buddies don't bother with this shit watching my golf YouTube videos. I can easily say this to them. They say, oh, we're cursed. We're the most cursed franchise. How many times have the New York Rangers been to the finals since 1967? Let's see, 1972, 1979, 1994. 72, 79, 94, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times has the Leafs been to the second round? No. Yeah, how many times have the Leafs been to the second round since 2004? 1, 2. So,
all right.
Yeah, like the Rangers at least make the finals since 1967. Oh, of course. And I don't read. I gotta read direct. So, how many times has the Rangers been to the finals since 1967? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times have the Leafs been to the finals since 1967? 0. Don't tell me you're cursed. Because I ain't buying it. Hands for the hole. So Ames up by 1 with 3 to play. Mac O'Grady wins. Bubblegum Boy beats Stuart Appleby. Fancy like Appleby. Brutal. Sudden, just stay dry. He does. And he goes straight at it. Nice shot. Where the heck did Ames go wrong? In any international competition. No, no. I think he's okay. He can too, but Sudden, up and over. Ames. And, ooh, that would have been disastrous. Put. Sudden, for the hole. Nope. So whoever wins this hole wins the match. Otherwise, we go to sudden death. Sudden stop. Ames. Wow, Stephen Ames did what Mike Reed did on 18 at Augusta. Hole from off the fairway. All right, Sudden. He needs this putt. Otherwise, it's over because this is for birdie. and Stephen Ames is going to the round of 32. Play that national anthem. Obviously, YouTube says it's copyright protected. Damn it. All right. Anyhow, Tim Herron and Rory Sabatini are going to extra holes, and Bjorn and Westwood are going to extra holes. Larry Mize beats Doug Toole, the hero of the '87 Masters. Speaking of chipping off the green, Mize did it to win the '87 Masters. Sabatini does beat Herron in the playoff, and Kenny Knox crushes Michael Campbell by 4. He knocks the ball in the net. I mean, in the pin. Well, you know what I mean. Sergio beats Calvin Pete by 1. Forgot Sergio was still in. Lee Westwood beats Bjorn. Born to be Wild. Donnie Hammond beats Laurie Nelson by 4. He has such a bully name, Donnie Hammond. It's not what he looks like, it's bully name. Hendrik Stenson beats Skusen by 1, so Sweden beats South Africa. Hendrik Stenson, pretty good player. Chip Beck beats Tim Clark. Beck, known for being the second PGA to hit a 59 in the tournament. That was 1991. Angel Cabrera beats Jonathan Kay by 5, trying to follow in his fellow countryman Antonio Cerda's footsteps by winning the April tournament. Triplett and Howell are going to a playoff, which is funny because triplet, triple means 3, and Howell is Howell the third, which is a 3. Darren Clark and Sam Torrance are going extra holes. Battle of the UK. I can say that because Scotland and Northern Ireland are part of the UK with England and Wales. A lot of people get it wrong. They say England, yes, Scotland, yes, Wales, yes, and Ireland. It's not the Republic of Ireland who is in the UK, it's Northern Ireland. Triplet beats Howell, the third. So the guy with triple in his last name beats the guy with that moniker. Sam Torrance beats Darren Clark, so Scotland takes down Northern Ireland. All right, so where does that put Ames? He puts him in number 11 with Rory Sabatini. National Pride. I got to go with Ames versus Sabatini, and I'm going to go with. I would love to go with Morgan versus Ogilvy, but I can't kind of. Although, I'm going to go with Rose versus Imada. Yeah, I'm going to go with Rose versus Imada and Ames versus Sabatini. There's a lot of non-Americans. There's one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 non-Americans. 18 America, 14 foreign. Wow, what a split. And you know what's weird? You know how the early decade thing, prior to 1940, have so many Scots and Englishmen and Australians and Irish people because you know how golf was basically a British thing. Okay, that's fine, but this is the 80s, 2000s. This is like more than a century later. Like you got people from South. Here are the countries representing. You have South Africa, Australia, other than the U.S. of course. South Africa, Australia, England, Japan, Australia, Colombia with Fashegas, Fiji with Fiji, Canada with my boy Stephen Ames, South Africa gets a second representative, a second Britishman, Spain with Sergio, Sweden with Stenson, Argentina with Angel Cabrera, and Scotland with Sam Torrance. It's like a United Nations. Deal with it. Nevertheless, we'll see 32 men go toe to toe. Rose versus Yamada and Ames versus Sabatini. 2 matchups of foreign born. Are they the only 2 matchups that don't have an American in it? I think so. Yes, it's the 2 matchups that don't have an American in it. So we will guarantee to see 2 foreigners in the final 16. Just saying. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.